As we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You're not always sure what you're going to get from John Gray. This guy has a big arm, former first-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big-time fastball and a good breaking ball, changeup to go along with it. He's just had a difficult time during his career, Matt, of being consistent, throwing enough strikes. His fastball is good. It's not great. The key for John Gray is to get his secondary pitches over.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mookie Betts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Here comes the 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Story takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Corey Seager. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And it's fouled away. The 3-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. After it is Blackman, but this will land untouched. The next 3-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. It's the Dodgers nothing. Rockies coming up. This is Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here is Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the center fielder, Raimel.
The pitch.
Tapia.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting second.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping 1 on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Drilled right back up the middle. Bellinger fields cleanly.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And now the first pitch. Popped him up. Muncy over to his left, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's collected 11 hits in 17 at-bats. He's doubled off him 5 times. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. One and two. Here it comes.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Here now is Will Smith. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And there's out number 2.
That is 7. The designated hitter, A.J.
Stepping in next, A.J. Pollock. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He brings a .353 batting line. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that is off the wall. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackman is under it. And that's the 3rd out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. All even now at 1-1. And now here is C.J. Cron. He'll start us out here in the home half of the 2nd.
The designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the AB now. Off the plate and low here, ball one. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting seven.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Sam Hilliard is at the plate as he looks at ball one. One out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Colton.
Next, it'll be Colton Welker. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and no strikes. That's popped up out towards short right field. Taylor has a play, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Tapia's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First delivery to him. And a ball, 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Into the box, Justin Turner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. the 1-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he gets a piece of it here on 2-0 as this is foul tipped straight back and into the catcher's mask, as you could hear that one from way up here.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2. Grounded to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So now into the box is number 3, and this will be his first plate appearance of the new year. This one's down to third, gloved by Turner. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the 7th.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Raimel Tapia. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch on the way. And it's fouled away.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Bauer gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
35. Cody Bellinger.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup. Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
0-2 count and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Will Smith is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom half. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder, Charlie.
Now here's the pitch.
Blackmon.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The bat, the shortstop, Trevor.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, here is A.J. Pollock. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Edwin Rios.
So the next to bat will be Edwin Rios. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now here's the first offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Next up, Chris Taylor flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's Mookie Betts, and that one got a piece of him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Digging in next, Justin Turner singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The set and the 1-0. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. One and one. Here it is. Hocked up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Sam Hilliard is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colton Welker.
Now at the plate is Colton Welker. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now. This is skied into short left center. Hilliard comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Up next, Max Muncy. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Pitch on the way.
Good time for a visit from the catcher right now. Those last 2 weren't even close, so he might be getting a little bit tired. This might give him a chance to take a little deep breath and refocus on what he needs to do.
Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And it's fouled away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So now to the plate, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Rockies, the catcher.
First offering on its way. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 1.
Next it'll be Garrett Hampson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon.
He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Turner has got it, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-1 Colorado. Now to the plate, Will Smith. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Mm, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next will be the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Too high, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Edwin Rios is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Now another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Trevor Story. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Shortstop, Trevor
Fouled off.
Story.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard to the right side. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
The first baseman,
Now
8.
at the plate, Josh Fuentes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit well on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to Colorado.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, C.J. Cron. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still lead it 2-1. Michael Givens is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. And now Chris Taylor, lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
0-1 the count. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air out to center field. Tapia is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Into the corner and slicing foul. very high, 2-1. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Fuentes will put this one away, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Colton Welker. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bellinger's under it, 2 gone. Now to bat, number 3. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And there's ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They lead it 2-1.
There's a strange wind blowing.
Scott Oberg comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 45, Scott.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Though you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
And it's fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. Fouled away. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Fouled off.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Tapia.
One away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Has a look, now the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as ShowTrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
Robert Stevenson enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 29, Robert Stevenson.
In now, Will Smith. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Striding forward now is the DH, A.J. Pollock. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Rockies, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in is the outfielder, Raimel Tapia.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the ninth inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Stepping in once again is Garrett Hampson. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's gone 2 for 5. From the belt, the pitch, and they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. To second for 1.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the sure out.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Dodgers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Trevor Bauer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Kenley Jansen records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.